Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. This is my top 3 anime list. What else do I say? My first anime video. So on my number 3 on my list, I go with Your Lie in April, or Shigatsu wa Kimi Uso. I don't know. From start to finish, it had me watching episode after episode after episode. It was brilliantly executed. The artwork is incredible, and just the story of it was so unique. When you're following Kosei, a piano prodigy, at the age of 11 loses his mother, and after that he can't hear the piano anymore. And this trauma that brings about, it really does make his world dull and colorless. That is until a certain somebody named Kaori Miyazono enters his life. And when he does, she enters it and she fills it with color and brightness and love. Not only that, but their dynamic relationship, it was so cute, it was so funny, the way these two musicians play off of each other, the way she kind of coaches him. She has her tsundere moments here and there. It was just cute and incredible. Her character in itself was so incredible. Not to mention, she helped develop a dynamic character in Kosei. One key thing that this anime tells you is to move forward. Don't look back, because you never know when you could leave this world. So don't leave it with regret. Leave it knowing that you made a difference, and leave your mark on it so that nobody will forget you. Now for number 2 on my list, maybe just personal bias because of my childhood, or because I just really loved the anime, but Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, all of it. I love all of it because it for one, it inspires you. You know, me personally, it inspired me gines, because you know, that dude Goku gets gines. I mean, Goku has gines on top of gines on top of gines. You know what I mean? Whoo! Bam! You know what I'm saying? Like, whoo! Now, of course, look, I don't have anything. Like me, I'm like a walking breadstick. You know what I'm saying? I'm only filled with carbs. But I'm trying. I'm working out. I'm on a good diet. You know, whatever. I only eat the occasional Pop-Tart. I promise. What I'm saying though is, this anime for one inspires you to get healthy. I mean, when you're watching this little kid Goku go and pick up these boulders and these giant fish, you're like, dang, I want to get gains too. And then just this, it's the whole feeling when you're a child of overcoming anything and being a hero. Because the way the Z Fighters, especially Goku and then Gohan, my favorite arc, the Cell Saga, he turns Super Saiyan 2, and then it defies the odds. You know, they defy the odds. They overcome their personal weaknesses. They address them. Not only do they attack their weakness, they overcome them rather than running away from them, which unfortunately is what most of us do in this world, is we run away from our weakness. Not only that, they save the world. They're the true underdogs a lot of the time, yet they come through. And, you know, that speaks a lot. Whether it's Goku killing Frieza, or somebody many thought to be undefeatable, Gohan being the 14-year-old prodigy that defeats Cell even though he doesn't really like fighting. You know, and it's just, sometimes they have such the touchiest moments, you know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, that's definitely got to be number 2 favorite anime of all time. Now, I'm not talking GT. GT was, like, you know how bad Evolution was? Like, here's Evolution, and Evolution is the dirt, okay? And here's the skies, and this is Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Here's GT. I hate, like, what the heck? Pan and Trunks? Why not Goten and Gohan? Or freaking Vegeta and somebody else? They gave Vegeta a mustache too. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Where am I gonna go? I'm in a little confined space. I'm not going anywhere. And finally, for my number 1 anime, call me biased, but this anime introduced me to a whole new world this anime introduced me to a whole new world when it came to anime and the genres. Before this, I had only watched shonen, literally only watched Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. And that anime is Ao Haru Rai, or Blue Spring Ride. I love that the whole growing up in time and seeing how things changed kind of story. And so when you have Ko, who is the male protagonist, and Futaba, the female protagonist in the story, they had a little connection in middle school. And unfortunately, Ko moves away, and they never get to share their feelings for each other. And then years later in high school, they see each other again. And the way that it was executed and presented with the artwork and the narration inside the story was incredible. But when you see them two meet up and you got the music playing, it's like anyway, it was so good and I loved it, and it pulled me in like a vacuum from the start. You have a bunch of life lessons to me in the story. Like with Futaba, she has these terrible friends. She's trying to be somebody she's not so that she won't be alone. But eventually Ko makes her realize that you don't have to be somebody else to not be alone. There's people out there for you, real friends, you know? Be yourself and be happy with that. Stop trying to be somebody you're not and have fake friends. And on the other side, Ko and his backstory was incredible, and I think that's one of the reasons why I truly love this anime. I can really relate to it in terms of, you know, what he went through and kind of how it affects you. You know, I don't want to give any spoilers away, but he goes through some tough stuff, you know what I mean? And it truly does affect him. But I think that's another beautiful side of this anime, because Futaba is a guiding light for him almost. She truly does help him. She consoles him when he really didn't have anybody before. He usually just shut people out. But Futaba kind of, you know, opened up that window to his heart. It was just the way they balanced love and tragedy and turmoil and forgiveness. Futaba and Ko, they have a dynamic relationship. It develops so well, and it, like I said, it just makes you want to read more and watch more. If I left anything out, guys, leave it in the comments. Any suggestions what type of videos I want to make next. I'm definitely going to try to post more to this. I'm definitely getting into this, and I just want to become a big part of the anime community. Definitely inspired by Sawyer 7H, Double 4 Anime, the Anime Man, you know what I mean? I definitely want to be in this group. I'll also be posting, you know, stories and stuff like that, because I do consider myself a storyteller, and I love going and finding people's stories and sharing them, and I love kind of like connecting people and showing inspirational stories and impacting people in that way. So yeah, and you know, raising awareness of certain issues. So I definitely want to make a big impact. Also, sorry for the sound quality. This is horrible. And I know it's probably like, I know the sound quality is probably as bad as the anime school days, but you know, please refrain from hurting me in the comments below. No, I'm just kidding. But I'll definitely be getting a mic. I just forgot to get one. And as always, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. My Vine, I do anime edits. You can check it up in the description below. You can also follow me on Instagram in the description below. Yeah. Anyway, as always, thanks guys for watching. Stay strong. Love yourself. See you guys later.